Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Interesting news here. It seems like Poland gets ready to take over the world militarily. I mean, with its order of 500 HIMARS from the United States of America, the industrial complex, with 300 South Korean air defense systems, I can't remember their names, Stumuz, something, that would make what? Tons of air defense systems. Remember, all those air defense systems could be used not only in a defensive way, but in an offensive way as well. And now they want satellites, Poland, and will have satellites. And guess who's going to provide them? My friends, the French people. So we have here an article from Sputnik. It is from today, the 27th of December 2022. Polish Defense Ministry. France to provide Poland with two military satellites. I don't have any wine, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Poland has signed an agreement with France for the supply of 2 surveillance satellites and a receiving station. Polish National Defense Minister Mariusz Blaszczak said on Tuesday. Earlier, the deal was signed during French Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu's visits to Warsaw. And I'm quoting, "Our cooperation, our just approved agreement concerns the acquisition of 2 satellites for the Polish army, which we will receive by 2027, if you're still a state." According to Medvedev, Poland is going to be partitioned, so we'll find out, right? The contract concerns 2 satellites as well as a ground station where the received images will be processed. And quote, Blaszczak told a briefing. Well, that means you need only 1 missile. And all done. The minister added that the satellites ordered from France will work in cooperation with French satellites, which, according to him, and I'm quoting, ensure even greater efficiency. Good for you. Lecornu, in turn, noted on social media that this contract is proof of the deep ties between France and Poland in the defense sector. And I'm quoting, "This important contract demonstrates Poland's confidence in our technology and industry," end quote, Lecornu said on Twitter. Excuse me, sir, I have a question. Mr. Lecornu, how about those nuclear submarines with Australia? How is that going? You don't like the question? I knew it, that's why I asked. Oh, you still in or you still out? Did they kick you out because your technology was not as performant as the Americans? Was that what it was? No, let me know. Oh, I think the deal was still in, but then again out, in and out. Which one is it? Let me know, Le Cornu. Okay. All right. This important contract demonstrates Poland's confidence in our technology. Okay. And industry, Le Cornu said on Twitter. Good. And we have here Le Cornu also added that the deal will help create 500 jobs in France for 5 years. Good job. Are those 500 jobs paid? And if yes, with how much, may I know? According to that's a very important detail. It's not only that you have a job, but you work in a deficit or not. I mean, you better stay home and wait for the governmental check than to go and work for those 500 jobs. How about that? I know that for a fact. All right, according to, not because I ever done that. Never, I will be starving before I will not be starving because I will always do something. Maybe, I don't know, hey, give me your money. That's work. According to BFM-TV, Le Cornu will travel to Ukraine on December 28th, tomorrow, which is already tomorrow. Well, December what? 28 what? 2026? To meet with Ukrainian counterpart Oleksiy Reznikov. Oh, the kosher guy. Kosher. Le Cornu will reaffirm France's commitment to supporting Ukraine in the conflict with Russia and pay tribute to fallen Ukrainian troops. Very good. Very nice. In June, French President Emmanuel Macron visited Kiev, and French Foreign Minister Catherine Colonna has already visited the Ukrainian capital 3 times. Oh my God. And Muslims go to Mecca only one time in their lifetime. What the fuck? Capital 3 times since the beginning of the special military operation. So Kiev became more important than Mecca and Medina. What are we doing, people? Or I don't know, Jerusalem, or anyway. Is this something very interesting here? And these guys are mentioning that as if that's a badge of honor. They don't understand that some of us may look at that differently than they think that we should look at it. It's true that we have a segment of the population among us that vote who really don't see anything wrong with that. And they really say, yeah, man, was Catherine over there? Was she? Yeah. How many times? 3 times. Good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl. Yeah, very nice. Okay. And Macron went over there and bent his knee. Yeah, somebody, what do you want? I mean, these guys are going to fulfill the Old Testament. Remember? What was that? I can't remember exactly where, but you know, we're going to suck the fat of the nations. Is that what it was? Remember? Was it Ezekiel? I can't remember exactly. Maybe you guys know. I published 2 books on the subject, but I can't remember the exact. You know, when the guys says Jerusalem will be the center of this world, and we, the people, the chosen ones, that's what they say. The chosen people will eat the fat. That's the exactly quotation. Eat the fat of the nations who are going to come and give us everything, and we're going to just stay in. Yeah, anyway, but that's how they see world, but we see it differently. Turn the other cheek and don't hate this and love that, love everybody. Oh, did you rape my wife? I love you. Because I can't or something. Anyway, man, it's unbelievable. So here it is, Poland arming itself to the teeth, not to the teeth, to the teeth. How is that possible? Who are they planning to fight? I mean, remember, Ukraine supposedly had delivered about 18 HIMARS, and those 18, which were 4 and then 4 and then 12 or something like that, they got to 18 or something. I think now they got more, about 24 or something. And the Russians did not blow any up. 0, 0, 0. According to the weasels, the Russians are so dumb they could not hit the HIMARS because they're invisible. Buy more. That's the message. How do you call it? The salesman's message are so good. You need to buy more. Anyway, so those 4 at the beginning, they turned the tide of the war against Russia. That's how fantastic are. And again, I was making the logical, I would say, question, like a retard that I am. Excuse me, question. Yes, answer. Well, if the Ukrainians were able to the Russians with 4 only, why is Poland asking for what, 500 or something? Yeah, 500, not something. For 500. Why are they doing that? Next question. I mean, if they're so efficient that these guys are stopping the Russian army in its tracks with 4 or 12 or 18 or 20 or 50, why do you ask for 500, 10 times more, let's say? Who are you are going to fight? I mean, tell me another country that would have this much muscles. United States? You want to fight United States? They push a button, tick, 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 and all your HIMARS are going to be like, ew, and they're going to melt. That's what they're going to do with your F-16s that you got. Yeah. Anyway, good for, I'm for countries arming themselves and having the right to arm themselves. Why? But on the other hand, you know, if this is kind of like futile. How should I put it? You are in the lion's den. One time you will be the lion's meal. That's what's going to happen. You're just a bah over there in the den, left around because the lion eats bigger, animals. And then when it's not going to have anything else to eat, Oh, I can hear this fucking sheep right here. Get you and eat you too. That's what happens. So Poland, sooner or later, those 500 HIMARS will not play you. Anyway, it's good. Do it. I mean, they do it without me saying that anyway, but I think it's good. The problem is this. I have a question again. Question, answer. You again? Yes. How about the Polish people? Do they have everything? They have a very high standard of living. They have food, no poverty, no holes in the roads, very good hospitals, healthcare, education, schools, buildings, beautiful. Yeah, okay then, invest in military. Protect all that. But I strongly doubt that that's true. Anyway, but you can do it in parallel, right? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.